with some thumbs up. We're ready to go on an expedition under the sea. We've got our ranks 2, 3, and 10 on the field at the moment. Once again, still pretty early on in our rankings. We'll watch as our Red Alliance scores 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 pieces of coral. Yep, that slides on to level 4 as well. That's the end of Autonomous. Now, 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to play in Teleop now, as we are now in Teleop, guys. All 6 robots moving in Teleop as they all explore around the field looking for pieces of coral to grab and deliver to the reef. Looks like 1 piece of coral makes its way up onto level 4. That seems like it may have been from 3268. That's the Valhalla as they now try to elevate their arm up and grab a piece of algae from the reef. A piece of algae blocking 4 potential coral slots that could be used for score if they can free that piece of algae from their Alliance reef. That piece of algae also valuable in the processor and net. And yes, Valhalla do grab that piece of algae successfully from the net, just as the Clawbots come behind to swoop in and attempt to score that piece of algae. Now the Cyber Knights, briefly in Blue Alliance territory, they now retreat back home. Elevator in the air, they're looking to grab themselves a piece of coral, perhaps, as they line up with the rear coral station. Over a minute left to play now. Cyber Knights navigating around. Looks like they have to free a piece of coral from their machine caught in their drivetrain. With that out of the way, they now make their way back towards the rear coral station. They're joined by Royal Robotics over along the back of the red reef, lining up to deliver some coral as well. Cyber Knights now have a coral once again stuck in their drivetrain. They now venture once more into blue territory, trying to play some defense. Looks like they have their eyes set on a 6350, the Clawbots, trying to slow them down as they make their way back from the rear coral station in blue territory. Meanwhile, 3268, the Valhalla ready to call it a day for now. 25 seconds left on the clock as they line up with that deep cage. Panther Robotics, the home team, making their way down at the barge zone as we hit under 20. They're lining up with the barge, trying to make the ascent. Cyber Knights trying to slow down some scoring. Some final attempts there from the Blue Alliance, and now Cyber Knights make their way towards the red barge zone. They're joined by Royals, their last red partner, and a robot falls to the ground at the end of that match. We started that match as we always do with thumbs up. Now with a thumbs up on our final scores from our referee, we go back to the shop once again with a Red Alliance victory. 124-44 is the final tally in favor of that Red Alliance. They earned themselves 5 ranking points. That's 3 for the victory in addition to the Reef and Autonomous.